It's a busy lunch hour in the melting pot of Washington, D.C., and these diners have chosen a spot where the food is just as diverse.
Our food is a fusion that brings together the best of the gastronomies that immigrants brought to this country.
Immigrants and food are the two beating hearts of this fast casual restaurant. Its name, Immigrant Food, was a natural choice. Peter Schechter co-founded the restaurant in 2019 at the peak of the COVID-19 pandemic.
Drugs, large percentages of which come through the southern border.
And the height of anti-immigrant rhetoric during the presidency of Donald Trump.
Immigration and immigrants became a bad word, and that's really about as un-American a thing as one can find.
That hostile environment coincided with the 10th anniversary of the passing of Schechter's mother, sparking what would be this passion project.
I came to the United States when I was about 15, 16 years old. My parents had always said that notwithstanding their accents, nobody had ever told them to go home or to go back to where they came from.
His personal experiences amid that polarized climate was a catalyst, the start of Schechter's fight for social justice through food, built a stone's throw away from Trump's residence at the time.
This restaurant, so close to the White House, we want to make sure to say very clearly, we believe that immigrants are critical for this country's growth.
Immigrants like the restaurant's head chef, Mile Montezuma, who came to the U.S. from Venezuela.
I fall in love with the concept. I think that it's really amazing what we're doing, that trying to teach people about that immigrants make America great.
Montezuma helps cultivate the restaurant's culinary vision, perfecting fusions of the best ingredients from different cultures.
We use a chicken curry.
The most popular, though, Madam VP Heritage, a rice and salad bowl inspired by U.S. Vice President Kamala Harris, combining Jamaican and Indian spices.
It's hard because they have very strong flavors, so you have to really combine it with careful, because it's not something it's too rich and people sometimes don't like.
Just like the mixing of cultures, it sometimes takes work to find common ground.
In my country, we don't have the same fruits that maybe in your country, but I mean, we can find something that is in the same flavor profile that we can mix and match.
And then there's the invitation for engagement and advocacy. Besides the dining experience, customers are encouraged to share their own immigrant stories. They've set up this world map where you can point to where your ancestors are from, take a selfie, and post it on social media. The idea being that we're all from somewhere.
So you can see here that the customers can order their food from a QR code. So they'll be given a menu and they can order their food on the QR code. But what we also ask our customers to do is to go to the reverse side of this, which is the engagement menu, which changes every week, in which we give customers 5 ways that they can actually engage with the immigrant community.
In 4 years, the restaurant's calling has now resonated to 3 locations in Washington, founded on a celebration of cuisine and community.
We all have had memories of sitting around a table and discussing things, and perhaps even disagreeing on things. But there is something about a table full of food somehow brings the temperature down. Without immigrants, we would be much worse off. But what is even more important is that immigrants will continue to play a key role in the economy, the culture, and what this country stands for.
Francis Coe, CGTN in Washington.